Thousands of years ago, back then in the days of Old Testament, there lived a king called Belshazzar. Belshazzar was a king and lived a decadent lifestyle. He was a man filled with luxury and had no respect for anyone, not even God, the creator of the universe. If you are familiar with the Bible stories, you know that Belshazzar was the son of Nebuchadnezzar. And being a son of Nebuchadnezzar means that you own the whole city of Babylon, and meaning that you can never lack anything. Because Nebuchadnezzar was such an influential man. Belshazzar was a king, had no fear for any man, and he lived a lifestyle of party. Every day he hosted party in the palace, night and day. And like I said, he was someone that had no respect for anyone. And one day, he decided to upgrade, to do something that he has never done before, and to see what will happen, and to check if it's something he keep on doing. So this time around, he sent for his guards, servants, and slaves for them to go to Jerusalem and get the cups that was meant for sacrificing and for the drinking of the holy water by the priest. And he requested that this cup should be brought to the party for him to take wine with it. Like I said, this man had no respect for anyone. So the servant went quickly and brought these cups for King Belshazzar to drink. So Belshazzar decided to drink wine with that cup. And while drinking that cup, suddenly he saw a hand writing something on the wall. Like a hand without a body, disembodied hand writing something on the wall. And what was written on the wall? Numbers, weight, and division. And he was so furious and worried. Like, what's the meaning of this? How can a strange hand be writing something on my wall? At first he thought it was a reaction due to he was drunk. He felt like maybe because he has drank so much. But then as he clearly saw it, it was obvious that this handwriting was so real. And he was so angry that he declared every magician and every interpreter and wise man should come and interpret it. And unfortunately, no one could dare interpret it. The language was so strange. This thing made the man so worried, made him so bitter, that he could not even enjoy the party again. And finally, he got to know that there lived a man, a Hebrew man, that had the knowledge of interpretation of different signs languages. And he declared Daniel wanted. The man was called Daniel. And Daniel came and interpreted it. And woe betide him. He saw the meaning and then he relaxed. He was like, okay, alright. And he continued the party. So that was the warning that God gave him, that you have dared me. You have stepped on my toe. Yes, you have been a king that had no regard for me. But this time around, you went to the holiest place to drink your useless wine with the holy cups meant for priests alone, meant for the Levites. And this decision he made God so angry. Despite the fact that God has given him a warning on the wall, he neglected it. And God had no option than to stroke him with death. And instantly, King Belshazzar died. Why am I sharing this story with you? Because this story was the beginning of the sentence. The writing was written on the wall. So when do you use this sentence? This sentence, the writing was written on the wall, means in a period of time when a drastic change is about to occur, usually in a bad symptoms. Like having your work in a workplace and noticing some evil signs or some bad trends about to occur, and if you don't step up, if you don't shine your eyes, you're going to lose your job. And suddenly someone asks you, what happened? Why did you quit? You say, I saw the writing on the wall. You saw a warning coming and you took heed to it. Now, just like we all know, a popular brand called Blackberry, they never saw the handwriting on the wall. Assuming they knew, they could have evolved. They could have collaborated with companies and they would have think of initiating Android phones or touchscreen phones. But they felt like button phones was going to rule forever. They did not see the handwriting on the wall. But do you know the painful part? The painful part is that the handwriting is never on the wall. Only King Belshazzar had the privilege of seeing a warning on the wall. But in our own case, we end up not seeing it. We are in a digital world right now. Are you really seeing the handwriting on the wall? That you need to be equipped for the future? That you need to stay up for the future? That something is really coming, and if you are not really prepared, you will be overlapped. You will be erased in terms of technology. The writing is written on the wall. The writing is written on the wall that AI is coming into our world. If you do not use it, if you do not embrace it, you will be replaced. Are you seeing the signs? That is the most annoying part about this. that the writing is on the wall, but you can't see it. Many years ago, the Nollywood and Hollywood stars, while they are trying to shoot movie, trying to cover the distance from the top, when drone was not in existence, what do they normally use? They hire 2 persons. They hire a pilot who will drive the helicopter and then a videographer. But now, guess what? Those 2 guys has lost their jobs. Because of what? A technology replaced them. And that is what? A drone. So I'm trying to tell you that evolution is imminent. It is happening right now. If you do not look left and look right, and look for how to evolve, how to modify yourself, how to upskill, you will be replaced. You will not be given a warning. The warning has been given. The note has been written. The writing has been on the wall for a long period of time. I want to advise you. This is just a video to strictly advise you that you need to upskill. You need to learn 1 or 2 things. Are you a banker? Start looking for software to start learning to upgrade yourself, because very soon you'll be sorry that you'll be replaced, because what are you doing? You're basically counting money or documenting things. You see that the software can actually do all these things. Are you a graphic designer? You feel like you're okay with graphic designing? Have you started deploying and employing tools, AI tools that will make you more beneficial, that will make you more sorted out, that will make you more hot and valuable? Do not relax. Do not settle for less. We're in a world that is strictly changing. The time is moving so fast. And mind you, as time is going, as time is ticking, we are just getting old. We are getting old. And the technology is getting newer. That is the most evil thing about this trend. But I'm just telling you, for you not to be worried, for you not to be afraid, but to embrace this change. I want to advise you now, seize this opportunity in learning the valuable skills that are actually wanted, and not skills that are already in the verge of being replaced. I saw someone bragging in her CV that she's proficient in Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and PowerPoint. I was like, is that all? Are we in the era whereby you need to make mouth with PowerPoint and Excel? This era was 10 years ago. Now you should be talking about how you have used AI, or how you use AI to solve a problem for the company, how you use AI to solve certain exam questions for your students if you want to be a teacher, how you use AI to get a standard question and standard answer, and how you mark questions so fast. You need to be thinking fast. You need to use this technology, or this technology will use you and dump you. Thank you very much for watching, and I do hope you employ what you have learned right now. See you guys next week. My name is Kelechi, and I'm happy you joined me here.